I like sleeping. Some of the most challenging sleeps I ever had came when I was a little boy on Christmas Eve. I knew that if I achieved sleep, my reward would come in the shape of Father Christmas having been. Last year, I woke up to find that I'd received a letter from Father Christmas. It read, "Dear Rob, I hope you have enjoyed the presents I have given you over the years. I have certainly got great pleasure from reading your lists. This year, I thought I could give you my Christmas list. I realise you're busy and may not be able to meet all my requirements, but I would appreciate it if you could find the time to give it a go. I know you've got no way of checking, but I think I've been a good man this year. I've been a loving husband and have kept the reindeer in good health. Rudolph recently became a father. His son was not born with a red nose though, so there is controversy surrounding the question of who the father is. Please find my Christmas list below." Now when I read this I thought, you what? How dare Father Christmas send me his Christmas list? I don't know who is Father Christmas to Father Christmas, but it is definitely not me. I am Father Christmas to no one. Now I thought, hold on a minute. If Father Christmas has sent me his Christmas list, does that mean Father Christmas believes in me? If someone believes in me, I don't want to give them a reason not to. I took the list and began to read it. Number 1. Rob, there is just one gift I would like from you this year. As a gift to me, I would like you to attempt to become as comfortable within yourself when you are awake as you are when you are asleep. Why have you become quieter and more withdrawn in social situations? Please don't disappear into yourself completely. It's acceptable to shut yourself off from the world when you are asleep, but not when you're awake. Stop overthinking every single thought you have. Anxiety is not the capital of you. Take note of the words you wrote down that the cricket commentator said. Try your best, but don't take yourself too seriously. My elves have been watching you talk to yourself in your kitchen when you're on your own. They tell me what you've been saying, and I don't believe what you think of yourself is true. They told me that recently you said you prefer being asleep to being awake. That you feel like you fit in when you're asleep. I know you don't believe that. Sleep is the cement that sticks your days together, Rob. Over time, your days will build up. From them, create something you can be proud of. Yourself. When you fall asleep and do something in your dreams, it doesn't stay. There is no progress. You can't work on relationships in your sleep. You've got a recurring life that's in your hands when you wake up. Make the most of it. A recurring dad you can phone up and ask if he's been fishing. It's solid. Kate planted some sweet peas in the garden, didn't she? Never in your wildest dreams will that ever happen. You are awake. Act like you are out of bed. Do something to make yourself tired while you still can. Grip your waking hours by the scruff of the minutes. Lay down on a night knowing you have earned your horizontal time. Go to sleep looking forward to the absolute untamable mission that is tomorrow. It's challenging being awake, but worms do it. It can't be that hard. Why have you subscribed to the complicated? When did sleep become your happy place? You used to drive, now it's like you're falling asleep at the wheel of your own life. Work to be brave. Force your sleeping self to become the shadow of your waking self, so the sleep version of you looks on in envy, watching you fight in the ring of reality you are trying to carve out for yourself, because that hashtag pray for reality isn't quite cutting it. Go to bed knowing anything you achieve in your dreams is not going to come close. You have never had your hair cut in your dreams, Rob, or had a shower, or shaved, or bought clothes. That guy is in a right state. All his teeth have fallen out. Not that he has ever looked in the mirror. He has never washed up or cleaned the bathroom. He has never been to sleep. He must be absolutely knackered. He could fly, but he doesn't. What does that mean? Maybe you're not bothered about flying. Public transport is there. May as well use it. The best thing he has ever done is when he had the chocolate all the way through Kit Kat experience, but with an apple. He bit into it to find it was skin all the way through, and just kept on trying to bite into it until it disappeared. Sleep is the cocoon. I want you to wake up in the morning and break out of that sleep shell. Head first. Fly at it. Fueled by your favourite cocktail. Self-doubt and determination. The smell of ripening tomatoes. The sight of returning green cycle helmet through the living room window. Walk, pace, run. Walk, pace, run. Walk, pace, run. Get into them. Get broken and heal. I want the gulf between the awake and the asleep versions of you to widen. Attempting to instigate some sort of awakening within yourself every time your eyes open from a night's sleep is too much to ask. I've tried it, but this year, Rob, I really want you to try to prove you're awake. I want you to do this for me, as you've seemed so disconnected from everything and everyone of late. Being awake is other people, those you know and those you don't. If what some of them are doing makes you prefer the sleep side of your life, they have won. Do not detach yourself from what you love. Plug yourself in. Plug yourself in to what you've been born into and switch yourself on while you still have the chance. This isn't a present for me, Rob. It's a present for you. All the best. Your friend and constant observer, Father Christmas.